What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're talking about what seems to be a really popular clone fragrance, and I can see why after spending the last couple of days with it on and off. We are talking about Lucianno's Coastal Breeze, which is their take on Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. One of my personal favorite fragrances as far as summertime when it comes to tropical fruity fragrances. But just how close does it get? Is it worth grabbing for around 40 bucks versus the 300 plus you're going to pay on this? The short answer is yes, but we're going to dive a little bit further. So stay tuned. Now, something I'm not a fan of. Don't get me wrong, I love the look of the bottle. I wish they wouldn't. Look, I get it. They can't copyright the formulas. They can't trademark the formulas, but I don't like when they rip the bottles off like this, and that goes for any brand. But I do have to say, aesthetically, I do like it. It's not a magnetic cap. It does hold in place, and great atomizer, which is always a good thing. Now, as far as this scent profile, it does have that apricot, citron, lemon, fruity smell at the top. It's a little on the green side. It's super watery fresh. It is much more synthetic smelling than the real deal. You would expect that, right? 40 bucks, 300. You shouldn't expect it to smell like the $300 one as far as quality. Now, as far as locking down the scent profile, I would call it in the 90+% range. It's about as close as you can expect it to be. I'm not saying it's the absolute closest out there. It's the only Pacific Chill clone that I've tried, and I feel like I started with a really good one. This is some good stuff. As soon as I saw it get stocked on Fragrance Buy, I had to have it. I wanted to check it out because people ask me about clones for this all the time because they know I'm a fan of this one, and it's like it's hard for me to recommend the $300 one because not everybody's going to, drop $300 on a fresh fragrance. I understand. It's just that special to me that I dropped the money on it a while back. There's a whole story on why, aside from just really liking the fragrance, but I would encourage this over that for the money. I still encourage checking this out so you can get the full experience because the original is, honestly, because of the quality difference, far superior in scent. But this is good enough, close enough. They lock down the profile. The nuance is very similar. You get a nice watery, musky, fruity green smell, tropical, beach vibes type of stuff. Summertime in a bottle kind of fragrance. Perfectly unisex. I think anybody can wear this one. This is a great daytime summer fragrance. If you have a warmer climate in the spring and fall, this could be a 3-season tropical fragrance for you if you really want it to be. I'm very much been enjoying it. Honestly, I'll probably wear it more often than the real one just because it's, just easier to just start spritzing away. In fact, I'm going to do 3 sprays to head to the gym in a little bit. What the hell? I have Refacat Adorn on this hand. I just did that review prior to this one. Man, it smells good. I gotta say, this is one that I can easily put the stamp of approval on. I featured it in yesterday's definitive all-budget summer fragrance list because you're gonna see me talking about this one a lot this summer because it's gonna be in and out of my rotation quite a bit. So that should tell you plenty. If you want to check it out, I don't know if it's still in stock at Fragrance Buy. I'll have a link down below. If it's not, click notify me and put your email in, and they will email you as soon as they restock it. They're good about stocking quickly, but this is some hot and popular stuff, so if you're looking to grab it, just be ready. If not, maybe it's not for you, but I'll tell you what, if you've ever smelled this and want a great affordable twist on it, they get really close with the profile. They just can't match the quality. Now, as far as performance, this could be a deal breaker for some, but honest to God, this isn't that great of a performer. It's a little bit better. This one gives me around 5 to 6 hours of longevity. Nothing crazy, average stuff, nothing super weak. Projection, though, is about an hour. Arm's reach, average. It's bright. Now you put it outdoors, sweating, body heat, high heat, running around. Sure, it'll pump off the skin a little bit more, but it's probably going to burn off your skin a little bit faster as well. And then the sillage, moderate to mild. The lightest and faintest of whiffs early on before it becomes a skin scent rather quickly. So that's why I say this could be a deal breaker for some. You can't go into this expecting great performance. This is like 7 to 8 hours in longevity. It's not far superior, but I do get a couple more hours out of it. Projection, maybe another half an hour. Sillage is a little bit better. I would still call it moderate to mild, but I do get whiffs a little bit stronger for longer out of this one once it calms down and gets close to the skin. But it's not a wild difference, though this is stronger. It's still nothing crazy strong. It's not a beast mode fragrance itself. This is an average at best type of performer. I think because of the lackluster sillage with the average projection, you could actually put this one slightly below average, even though it's smack dab in the middle of what I consider average longevity. I think when you break down the cumulative across the three subcategories, performance on this one is slightly below average. All in all, I think, as far as my final thoughts, Luciano Coastal Breeze is a great pickup for some. As long as you don't have high expectations of phenomenal performance and you can understand it is for what it is and wear it accordingly throughout your day and plan, for this to be the right tool for the job, depending on where you're going, what you're wearing, and your situation. I think it's a great addition to anyone's summer wardrobe for 2024. With that said, I think it's a very good fragrance. We're going to call it a 7.75 out of 10. If the performance was a little bit better, it could bump into that 8 out of 10 great category. That's where it loses that quarter point, bring it back down into the high sevens, which still nothing to shake a stick at for 40 bucks. I highly recommend this one if you were looking for a great affordable option to smell really close to this for a fraction of the cost. Well, that's my thoughts and feelings on Luciano's Coastal Breeze. I'm digging this one. I'm not here for a 10-hour fragrance. I'm here for a great smelling, wearing experience, and this provides that for me. Hell, I sprayed it on to wear for the next couple hours at the gym. It's a great gym fragrance, great casual daytime fragrance, great in the high heat. It's good stuff, I gotta say. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and love hearing from you guys. How many of you tried this? What do you think about it? I've heard the Afternoon Swim clones, great. I've heard the California Dream clones, great. I have the L'Immensité clone. It is great. Because I know people are going to mention them. I do have those coming in. Actually, I think the package comes today, the California Dream and the Afternoon Swim clone. So I will be checking those out rather soon. So be on the lookout for that as well. And until next time, I will say if you get your hands on Coastal Breeze from Luciano and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.